All right, welcome. So today as you know, I just yap about whatever is on my mind, and today it's gonna be energy vampires. Now, I mean, I guess it could also be like emotional vampires, whatever. So basically, if you don't know what that is, it's a friend that it's a friend that basically like never has anything good going for them, like at all. Like it's crazy. But like not just that, because that would be kind of shitty just being like you're a complete loser. Get out of my face. Like that would be like terrible. And I feel like identifying energy vampires and kind of unfriending them is really hard because like nothing good is going for them. So like way to go.
Way to go, Squidward.
Just unfriending them. But I think it's truly important to recognize like how hard, just like how much it impacts you. And I know that seems like kind of selfish, but let me go into more detail. So energy vampires, they vent to you constantly. It's like never ending, and usually there's more to that. So like I guess they could also be considered doomers, where like they just see the negative in everything and nothing good is going for them. Like they hate themselves, whatever. Like it could be a lot of those things. And it's just mentally like exhausting because, they're constantly venting to you, and normally, or not normally, but commonly they don't ask how you're doing. Or if they do, they tend to like change the subject like, "Oh, okay. That's cool." Okay, like they won't match the same energy and time and effort that you put into listening and giving advice, which sucks. I had a friend like this. I still like no shade to him. Like I still love him dearly. Like he's no like I no shade. I, sorry, my chair was like going back and forth. I feel like I was making noise. Anyway, basically what would happen to me is he would like vent about his life, and I'd uh, listen, give him advice, or just empathize with him, and that's all fine and dandy. I don't mind doing that, but when it becomes like an everyday thing or like so common, it's like not that fun. So that maybe I would vent or complain about something, then he'd be like, "Oh, that sucks." And there's this thing where like you're trying to like sympathize and then be like, "Oh, that happened to me too," and then that's fine. But then when he would change it to just about himself, I felt like it would just like totally switch on to him, and I don't think he tried to do that like at all. Like I understand, but it still kind of hurt. And I think the thing that really like kind of I was like, okay, I can't be your friend anymore, was so he could unfriend me at like the drop of a hat. And it's not like I sometimes felt like I was walking on eggshells around him because like I felt like I couldn't say what I wanted to like overall. Like I felt like I just couldn't speak to him honestly for a lot of things. Like I like it wasn't always, but it was definitely a lot of things, and it was just exhausting. He like invited me to his like graduation or whatever, and I like last second, pretty shitty of me, I know, but like last second, I was like, I don't think I can make it. Like my anxiety is really bad, and I couldn't like do that. Like I couldn't like sit in a room with a lot of people at the time. Like I was like really trying to like work on my like anxiety and stuff, and I was like, I don't think I can make it. I'll of course still watch it because it's live stream. So I was like, of course still watch it, and I'll like text you and like cheer you on. And I forget what he said, but he said something like, "You're probably just gonna sit on your PC and play Overwatch with your friends or whatever." And like it was like so backhanded, and I was like, okay. And then um he later apologized and was like I didn't mean that, but that happened like so much. Like I remember we were having like discourse about some other person, and I was like, well, I feel like this person had a history of lying. So like I was like, I don't really know if I believe them or not. And they were like, we're not, and he was like, we're not friends anymore, and um whatever. And then like the next day he was like, oh, screw not talking to you, like I need to talk to you, like basically just treating me like I was like just like nothing, and just like unfriending me was like so normal that he could just like refriend me in like a day, and it was like so annoying. Like I was so tired, I was so exhausted. And so all that finally built up, and I was like, okay, he graduated high school, and I was just like, I can't do it. Like I cannot like mentally and physically like keep not physically, I guess, but like I can't mentally keep this friendship going, and I'm tired of him like unfriending me and then refriending me. I texted him. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't think we're good friends, and I felt like our text became kind of hostile. Thank you. Anyway, so I felt like our friendship became kind of hostile. Like we wouldn't like celebrate each other's like I'm at fault for this too. Like we wouldn't celebrate each other's victories and stuff. I was like, I'm really sorry, but I like just don't think we're good friends anymore. Um, and I just don't think we should be friends. And I was like, I really hope you understand, and like good luck with everything. And so he didn't respond to me, which kind of sucks. I wish he would have, just kind of like a closure thing, whatever. So he didn't respond to me, but he immediately, so like I sent that immediately, like he didn't freaking like, it didn't even say he read the message, so like I didn't even know, but like immediately he left the Instagram group chat we were in, and he unfollowed me and like everything. So I was like, okay, so I guess he did read it, and then like he did this thing where like I guess he sent all like his friends like a paragraph about how he was gonna like just socially like not speak to anybody or whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever. Because we have a mutual friend still, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Like I don't want him losing friends, or the fact that I personally like don't want to be his friend anymore. Anyway, so he sent like a whole paragraph being like, oh, I'm gonna like not like talk to anybody for like a while, and then like I don't know, I felt like it was like a couple days later, maybe like a week, where he was like talking to everybody again, which like I just think is funny. If you have a energy vampire friend, or just like a friend who you feel like just like you guys aren't clicking anymore, honestly, like just end it. Like I know that's like easy for me to say. And it's not like an easy thing to do, but just it's a lot better than just like being in this like toxic cycle of just not being good friends, cuz I feel like that's not fair to both of you. I don't know. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video of me yapping, thank you, and I will see you in the next one, I guess. If you feel like it, I don't know. All right, bye bye.